Namaskar. Welcome to Yoga with Sapna. So this tutorial is on the full inversion, the headstand. Before you start practicing the headstand, there are some exercises that you should be doing to strengthen the arms and the upper body muscles. And I'll show you 3 of them today. So one exercise is the dolphin exercise, in which you start off sitting in Vajrasan, then you cross your arms, catch the opposite arm just above the elbow and get them down directly in front of your knees. And then without letting the hips lift up, get your elbows as far forward as you can. Then the forearms in a triangle, interlock the fingers, rise up on your knees, tuck your toes under. Then without shifting the feet further back, you're going to raise the knees up. So this would be the correct gap between the hands and the feet. Don't let the elbows keep widening, keep the forearms strongly pressed down. And then with an exhaling breath, you're going to bring your chin forward of the hands, inhaling, rock back. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. Exhale, come as forward of the hands as you can, inhale as back. Exhale forward, inhale back. So do this about 8 or 10 times and then do 3 repetitions of this whenever you're practicing it. Then the next exercise for strengthening the arms would be your plank posture, Santulanasana, in which your hands are shoulder width apart, and then come into a posture where your shoulders are directly over the wrists and your body is in that straight slanting line. You could hunch the upper back just a little bit and don't let the hips sag down. Keep the heels directly over the toes. Keep your arms strong and then practice holding this position for about half a minute or a little more. And then you can practice the plank balancing just on one arm. So center your right arm, place the left behind the back and hold this for about 10-15 seconds, and then the other way as well. So this goes a long way in strengthening the arms. Bring it down. And then the next exercise for arm strengthening would be your push-ups. So practice building up, practice doing about 10 of them at least, and dropping the whole body down and pushing up. Exhale as you come up. So get this done and then start practicing your headstand. So when you start getting into the headstand, if you feel like the weight is coming down on your head and your neck is getting scrunched up, so it's a little indication that you're not quite ready. Go back to doing these exercises, and when you feel strong enough, then start practicing step 1 of your headstand. So step 1 would be catching your arms the same way, the opposite arm just above the elbows, and get them down in front of your knees. Now without shifting them forward, forearms in that same triangle position, interlock the fingers, keep your hands open, and then tuck the back of your head. Come up on your knees, back of the head gently into the hands, and straightening up the knees here. Start walking your feet in and your toes in and your knees in towards the chest, and here start kicking up. Start practicing kicking up and catch your balance here. So when you have this, then you need to start getting the knees to face the ceiling and the heels dropping back towards the hip. And then from here we begin to straighten up the legs completely, coming into the full headstand. And then to release the posture, same, drop the heels towards the hips, bend the knees into the chest, and then slowly come down. So when you're practicing your headstand, make sure that you don't have anything around which could hurt you. And if you fall off, just tumble off lightly. It's a good idea to place lots of blankets around so that you feel secure and you can just fall softly onto the blankets. And then every once in a while, to give yourself a little confidence, you can practice the headstand against the wall with wall support. So what you would do is fold your arms the same way and the backs of your hands right next to the wall, an inch or so away. Push the back of your head into the hands. Elbows shouldn't be wide apart and there shouldn't be any weight on the head. Head is lightly touching the floor, and then you kick up from here and get the feet to rest on the wall, and then straighten up the legs with wall support. So somebody could help you here and you get the full feel of the headstand. And then lower down also slowly with control. So once you have the headstand, once you've been doing this for a while, you're being able to come into the headstand, then practice coming into it in a different way, raising one leg up at a time. So what you would do then is get your arms down the same way. Get the head in the same position. Straighten up the legs. And now instead of bending the knees into the chest, raise one leg up straight. Get your balance here and practice raising the other leg up also slowly to join the first leg and up into the headstand. And coming down also the same way, one leg down followed by the other. Now people who have neck problems, cervical spondylosis or any condition where you don't want to come into the headstand without support, you could be using an inversion swing and bringing your body into the same position. So we have an inversion swing here, and this could be put on a ceiling or on a doorway. And in this particular one, we rest it here on the lower back, and then we just fall back into it, swing the legs up, hook the legs from the outside. When you're secure here, ease the hands down towards the floor, and you're in that headstand position. Straighten out the legs. So you're in a headstand, and you're getting all the benefits of this inversion. And here, while you're supported, this acts as a fabulous traction for the back as well. Great relief from lower back tension, and this can be held for longer stretches of time. And then to come out of this, bend the knees a little, grab hold of your inversion swing, unhook the legs, and just come down slowly. So good luck with your practice of the headstand, and namaskar.